Hello, and welcome to episode one of the Culture Ultras podcast with me,
Oh,
James Allen, and Theon Viteza. This
no,
is
no.
the podcast where you're at a party with your mate at 3 a.m. and you go, "Oh my God, let's talk about Nigel Winterburn."
Linvoy Primus, perhaps. Trademark for Idison.
It's tall, yeah.
One size,
Is
of
oh,
course.
are you getting on the shite? Is that a bit of is that a bit of
A
Philippe
bit.
Senderos I see there?
Oh, yes. Bit of Senderos Chengiz under. Come on. Shite. Absolute shite. You can expect more of that
We're off.
coming now.
We
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about everything. We talk about boots, kit templates, capacities of stadiums in Andorra. We
Oh, yeah.
are
You've got it all. You've got
Badil and Skinner for the Wordle generation.
yeah. Without the blacking up, though, I would say. Uh, yeah. But, well, you never say never. You never know.
Transfer season is well underway.
It is.
The
The
windows are.
window. Oh, bit of a draft coming in.
Ooh, what's that? Oh, is that Declan Rice?
Oh, and here's your 30 pieces of silver, Declan. Traitorous rat. Yeah. But,
What annoys you about the transfer window?
people saying Khvicha Kvaratskhelia, my son, the very first in the many editions of Theon's Football Manager Infatuations coming soon. As I discovered him in the way back when, 3rd of August 2018, the anniversary is coming up. Get ready, get your bunting out. As you'll all remember, it was Dinamo Tbilisi versus FC Rustavi. Um, and he was 17 and he ran the second half and he's quite good in. Told Burrows to sign him over the course of 5 years on Twitter. I'm using my contacts of atting the club account. And they they politely, they rudely ignored me. And now he's going to win Ballon d'Ors, as I knew he would. But nobody listens to me. So, yeah. Keeping up the theme of nobody listening to me on Cultural podcast. Coming your way now. So I've probably stopped putting my finger so close to the camera.
Bloody hell, mate!
Yeah.
Massive. Isn't aren't Borough famed for like not listening? Didn't like Stephen McLaren have the chance to sign Haaland or something really early on?
No, it was Gordon Strachan turned a 23-year-old Olivier Giroud down because
Oh
he
right.
didn't have what it takes to make it in the championship and signed Chris Killer and Dave Kitson instead. It's
Oh, well.
obvious thing to do. But there was there was plenty of them. We've had Nemanja Matic was all agreed to go and be signed, and then he went on a tour of Middlesbrough and went no. So there was that as well. But I don't like the weather, and then went to London. So yeah, I think he may have been lying to us.
Just
Nemanja.
hates Teesside.
Yeah.
You're quite good at this though, because you're like me, like we like Football Manager, but
Oh, do I?
I don't think like. Have you seen that documentary where someone gets employed by a football team
I haven't. No.
and he's like walking, the opening shot is him like walking around the stadium and he goes, "I've had a lot of good times here."
Oh, and it's in like, yeah, he's never been, and it's
Yeah,
like Yeovil. I took Yeovil to the fucking Champions League final.
yeah. You've been here virtually.
Yeah,
Whereas you
but
strike me as
never.
someone who like does enjoy Football Manager, but not to the point where like I don't know if Middlesbrough recruited you. Well, to be fair, you've got good experience. To be honest, you've
Oh, I do have a story of a real life encounter. Do you remember Middlesbrough defender, centre back, played for us when in the Premier League? Um, Matthew Bates. Do you remember
Matthew
him?
Bates. Yeah.
So I was in the last on our ill-fated semi-final against Coventry in Eagles Cliff slash Eagles Cliff. which is odd because it should be called Eagles Cliff, you would imagine, wouldn't it? But there's two different definitions of it. So like on the fucking I don't know. Like on the someone apparently spelt a sign one wrong once. So now all over the town you've got different spellings of the sign. Weird. But anyway, um, in a pub there, and my mate's dad came out, and it was proper dad's thing to do. He just came. I was having a cig. He just came out and went, "Oh, Matthew Bates is in there. No, remember him? I went, do I? Do I? So then I rushed. So then I rushed in, and I hate the to be a fanboy kind of thing. Because you do remember that people who are famous are just people at the end of the day. 9 times out of 10, if the sound they don't want anyone going, oh my god, at them. But so I went up to him at the bar and went, excuse me, Matthew, doff the cap because you were my under 21s manager. You were my under 21s manager on our way to winning literally everything. And I told him we had the hardest backroom staff ever assembled. Me, obviously. Roy Keane as assistant.
Wow.
Duncan Ferguson as just like a coach. Big Leo Percevic, our Uruguayan genius, in goalkeeper coach or whatever. And Matty Bates as under 21 reserves.
Jesus.
And then he told me his wife banned him from playing it because he'd just be up in the middle of the night. She'd find him at like 4 a.m. downstairs.
Is he is he from Borough?
Yeah, he's managed Hartlepool
So
recently.
was he like, oh, I don't know how you, oh mate, thanks very much. Like I really appreciate that.
Oh no, yeah, we had a good chat. We had a really good chat about it. Yeah, he was a really nice fella, and I annoyed him for about half an hour. It was great.
Is he the most, have you met a lot of football? Like, have you met Kvicha?
No, I've not met Creech. Probably had the chance after that game because there was about 12 people in a 60,000 capacity stadium, but I hadn't quite, I hadn't won the Champions League with Borough with him. He hadn't scored the winner for me after a beautiful ball over the top from St. Gallen's betting Fazlia. Um,
I don't think you could have. I think you could have met him. I don't think.
Oh, I asked I got onto before he signed for Napoli. I was trying to get a because I've had to settle for this one when Jamie Hutchinson, a friend of the show, went to went to Napoli. So I had to settle for that one. That cost me 150 quid. I'm not even that sure it's real, but but it's one of the things. I've got two shirts with names on the back behind me. I'm not a sex offender. I won't wear them. It's just for display purposes. No, you can't be older than 15 years old and be wearing
No
a name on the back.
name on the shirt blank. Fine.
Yes,
Uh,
yeah.
do you know
But
what? I will bend the rules if it's a legend.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You can bend, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I tried to. I was emailing all around Ruben Kazan's fucking shirt sales department saying, "Can you please?" This was before the war, so there was no Western sanctions in my way. But yeah, yeah. So I tried to get hold of it because it's in Cyrillic and it's like a rat all around them at the end. So it was
Right.
really cool. Yeah, but
Maybe
no, I
you
don't
could
know.
be the sort of key piece in stopping this war.
I could be. Yeah,
And they
I'll
interview you and they say, what?
unite the
Well,
Zinchenko's and you Dennis Cheryshevs.
he was just
Together at last.
he was just really passionate about FC Rostov.
It was good. But yeah,
He's got a
wonderful.
penchant for Alan Jagoyev,
Yeah. Oh, I
who,
was Jagoev, yeah.
who
What
I
a
told
player
my
he was.
godfather to put money on during Euro 2012 because he scored in the first two games. He didn't score for the rest of the tournament. I haven't spoken to him for 10 years. Um,
Oh, that's great. That not speaking to my nephew ever again because he gave me a shit for Euro 2012 Golden Boot. Brilliant. Oh, that's
is that
funny.
the most high profile football you've met then?
I'm trying to think. I've got a signed Borough shirt at home at my mum's from Lucas Jukovic, the
Wow.
Birmingham City legend and Borough legend. But he wasn't. But he scored the best header live I've ever seen. The fucking neck muscles like Daisy Barlow. Absolute worldie header that was. And he replied to me on my birthday on Twitter as well when I was 15, and I was proper happy. Now I was running around going to people who are all like United fans, going, "You'll never guess what Lucas Jukovic has replied to me on Twitter." I don't care. Yeah,
Yeah,
not.
I know that is, mate.
Yeah, but look, yeah, Lucas Jukovic. I'm trying to think. There will be Scott McDonald. Scott McDonald was Justin Hoyt. Uh,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think. I think that's it though. Yeah, I don't think I've met any others. Yourself? Have you met anyone, Jim?
I briefly met Phil Neal, at Liverpool like tour slash dinner with my dad, and he did a Q&A, and so he answered one question when he went, I'm just going to go to the loo. And then we all saw him drive off.
Like fucking Nelson Muntz's dad
Yeah,
going for cigarettes, never coming back.
my
Never
dad was
went back to the sportsman dinner.
my dad was gutted. And then I met Martin Skirtle in a branch of Liverpool one game, and he
Oh, yeah, you told me this.
we went to the Liverpool shop for the listeners. We went to the Liverpool shop, and this was the week after I think we'd beaten Real Madrid 4-0. That's another thing. Sorry, I say we because loads of people go, we. I didn't realize you laced your
In
boots
the
up and
team,
played on the
shut up.
weekend.
Yeah, dickheads. You know what I mean? Thatcher has ruined the country. Let us have one sense of unity,
Exactly.
please. Uh, bastards.
We, we. I don't remember you playing up top. Fuck off.
Dickheads.
We beat Real Madrid 4-0, and they were selling like the programs from last. They had some spare, so I went to get one because I was a bit of a program fiend, and
Mine's an analog. Yeah. Uh,
and I just went to pop into the game, and Martin Skirl was in there buying a Nintendo Wii, and
it's,
I sheepishly went up to him and went, Martin, big fan, may you sign my program? And
so you developed a Slovakian accent.
yeah, Martin, I don't know, I can't get cancelled one episode in.
Yeah, I know. The Slovakian mob
Yeah,
after us.
the Bratislavans. Um, he he's flicked through it. I think he was trying to find a picture of himself on the program,
Mm.
and then he shut it and he went, ugh. And then he just signed the front of it very hastily and just like threw it at me. I was like, ah,
No, no,
here's
seriously.
Martin.
It's not.
I've been winked at by Gibril Cisse
Oh, well, there you go.
in his Hummer when he lived in Heswell.
Oh, yeah.
Not Heswell, sorry, Hamlesby.
No. No.
That's it for me.
No, I don't think he has. I'm trying to think. It'll come to it. Fuck, I'll sit bolt upright in the middle at about 2 a.m. in bed and go, fucking hell. But no, at the moment. I do hope, though, because I'm getting forced to go on holiday with my mum for the first time since I was like 9. Um, I'm getting forced to go on holiday with her. But she's to Almeria. And I was keeping a vigilant eye on the last day of La Liga, going, please stay up. Right? Because my hope was, just by fluke, that they'd stay up. Messi would go to Barcelona, as was the rumor at the time, and get to see him live. Didn't happen. So I'm now going to see Almeria versus Celta Vigo on the 3rd of September.
Nice.
Yeah.
You
But
Galicians.
now they've got one player I know, big Sergian Babic, because I'm a plastic Serb. Um, so, but I then read 2 days ago that somebody's just put a massive bid in for him, and they're probably going to accept it. So yeah, fuck off. So that'd be absolutely pointless. There we go.
Lovely stuff. There's
Going well.
Celta Vigo have still got Iago Aspas,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
who who I saw a chant once at a Liverpool game to this tune of Rock the Casbah, which was we really like him. Do 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 do. Iago Aspas. Iago Aspas.
Oh dear, that's not really. Well,
No,
it's better than the current trend of fucking we buy any car.com jingles. So
no.
like fucking West out was sold my car to Lucas Paquetá. Shut up. Fucking dreadful.
CesarAspertar.com. That's terrible. That doesn't. That does not work.
Neither does Lucas. I think it only works because it's West Ham. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, certain things West Ham get away with
Did you
that
see the
others.
Danny Dyer clip where it was like I forgot who was it? Oh, Jared Bowen. He's on fire. He's shagging Danny Dyer or something.
Oh yeah,
I mean, to
yeah,
Danny Dyer, and he went, "Well, it's one thing because he's on fire, and he's also shagging my daughter."
yeah.
Like, mate, that's not. You've not said the right
I
thing
know,
there,
but
mate.
there's certain things, right? The Liverpool win the Champions League again. Right, so would you let Divock Origi shag your, hypothetical daughter?
Um, Probably not. No.
Well, I don't think. Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, 6'5" fucking Divock Origi.
Yeah.
I think
Come
would
in,
probably overpower you quite easily, James. To be
come in,
honest.
Divock. Got a brew? I don't think after that Yago Aspas chant, I don't think he scored. I think that cursed
Again,
him. I don't think he scored after that.
yeah.
I
And there
saw a
was
stat.
a
Oh, sorry, go on.
go on, no, go on, go on,
I saw a
go
stat the other day that said, since the death of, hold on, no, I need to,
on. Go on.
Solomon Rondon has not scored a penalty since the death of Ronnie Corbett.
Oh yes, fucking hell. Well, trying to think of something. Yeah, never mind. There's nothing four candles related I can think of instead. Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's
there's
good night from me. I don't know. I can't do it.
oh, but there was I do remember. I got reminded of yesterday, because I'm a Middlesbrough fan, obviously, as has been delineated. But I do go watch Altrincham with my dad. Uh,
Alti.
yeah, the mighty Alts. Go watch them, just to get me get me dose when the well, a weekly dose when the when I, Hmm. That's a bit of J Davidson scrap metal solutions stadium in there. Come on, let's have a bit of that. But yeah, so when I buy the Borough, I can't be asked going up the Borough, or it's like fucking, I've got things to do after the game, so I have to stay local. Um, yeah, to remind me, we were talking about some player, and it's one of them very dark fucking descriptions. Because I shan't name the player because I don't know. Well, you'd probably be able to guess. Right, anyway, say it anyway because it doesn't matter, and you'd be able to guess who it was anyway. So it was a few years ago. Signed a player called Ryan Crowther, right?
Okay.
Um, from Fleetwood, and my dad was going, "Oh, he's classy. I've seen some videos of him playing with Vardy, and he was like, he's really good. He's like play was decent, and I was like, all right, yeah, must be a decent signing for us then." Yeah. And he goes, oh, and then he said, "Oh well, actually, as well, he's just got out of prison after 3 months for assault." Like, apparently, there's a taxi driver and that, and he said it was racially aggravated, but I don't know because but the best description of it was it must be hard though because you got to do some damage to get 3 months these days. Right? Not sure if that story will make it in, but
Substitution. He's just come back from 3 years, 3 months of aggravated assaults. Ryan Crowder, everybody.
yeah, probably I don't know if that'll make it in, but don't know if much of this will make it in. But this is
No,
the first one, so if
that's a
this is like
funny.
5 minutes long, then
Do you ever go? My dad goes to watch Ultra Amace's ice hockey team.
oh really?
Is the ground near the ice rink?
Yeah, it's not far. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's right on the Met stop. It's like a branch of fucking. It's like CEX coming out for Christmas do. You know what I mean? Going in there, just like fucking full Monster Energy sponsors. Yeah, well, it's not a crowd I'd want to be in.
Much like the current state of Twitter, a lot of Musk.
Go. Oh.
Radio 4.
Oh yeah.
I had a shit take like that. I remember uh, I tried to convince my friend that Liverpool should sign Stephen Dobby.
Oh, that's good.
He played
There's
well in the playoff final.
well, actually, the other shirt behind me is Georgia Kavilataya, also Georgian, another football manager infatuation who during lockdown I managed to destroy Alan Shearer's record with over the course of about 8 or 9 seasons. Absolute fucking 39 one season. Fuck off, Ireland. You're shy. 51
He,
in the championship.
he's one of
51
he's one
equals
of
George Cancel in 1929.
he's won a World Cup with Malawi. What have you done?
Yeah, exactly. Jimmy Zaka classic,
Zaka Zaka.
2006. What a striker. Blonde hair. Mm. The Gibral Cisse of the long way, they used to say. The long way, Lamana Lualua, if you will.
Wow, Luar Luar.
Don't know any other places in Malawi other than the capital. So there you go.
Arguably known for his somersault throw and his
And his
educated feet.
aggravated assault against his wife.
Really?
Yeah, he battered his wife about 12 times.
Well,
Nice
thanks for
fella.
listening. Who else was for Eric? Oh, Eric Jemba Jemba. Remember
Oh,
him?
Jemba, what a player.
Eric
Yeah,
Jemba
there was,
Jemba.
there was Joseph Desiree Job. I would be remiss if I did not say.
Yeah.
For double, if we're talking double barrel Cameroonians, you can't miss him
Kev,
out.
your Prince Boatengs, your Asuakotos,
Oh yeah, you're who's the one now?
your Chupo
Oh,
Motongs.
Shupo. Oh,
Uh, I think I've reached the end. Um, yeah,
you're
there's,
what's it called? You're Zambo and Geeses. There you go.
is it, oh,
There you go. Not just with one barrel, quadruple barrel. Frank
quadruple
Andre
barrel,
Zambo and
mate.
Geese. Yeah.
You're not paying, you're not, I'm not being funny, but I can't pronounce that Georgian Kavic's last name.
Kvaratskhelia.
Kravatskelia.
Kavic is harder because Kavic is the easy way of saying it. If you want to say it properly, it's Kavic. Like,
He, you could, he could make a fortune if people paid by the letter.
oh, I know. That's why that was James. Great mind. This was one of my stated cases on Twitter to the Borough account. Just fuck it, sign him. T-shirts pays for itself.
Yeah.
15 letters in that now,
Yeah, 15.
I think, probably.
If you 15 letters, £2 each, £30 on top of what you're paying for the shirt.
£100.
Brilliant,
Yeah,
brilliant. My friend,
2 quid a
I
letter.
used to play
Two quid a letter in Sunak's Britain these days. Definitely.
Leon's job is in shirt printing. He just doesn't know it yet.
Come on.
I played
Oh yeah.
football with someone who suggested that once Liverpool signed a deal with Warrior, that we sign Clint Dempsey because his shirt sales would do really well for an American brand.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
But that would mean signing Clint Dempsey.
yeah. Yeah. Well, there's like but it's like a certain if you sign it's like anybody like if Kavic said I pray to God he doesn't go to Newcastle because I don't think I'll just be fucking Lady Gaga in A Star Is Born at the end. I'll never love again. Um, so yeah, I can't be doing that. But I think if he's like any player from like a sort of not non-footballing country, but like you know just relatively a small country football wise, one that's that routinely doesn't qualify for any tournament. Like if you sign one of them, you'll become the most popular team in said country.
Yeah,
Load of Romanians started buying George Pushkas t-shirts when he went to Reading.
I, I, I don't know if New Zealand have. There's a surge in Plymouth Argyle shirts since Ben Waine has signed for Plymouth Argyle. All aboard the Wayne train, as they say. But definitely,
Oh,
but then you'd have some weird like I don't know what. I don't know what. Do you know much? I assume you know a lot about Georgian culture.
Oh, been there. The old Khachapuri King Kali for your what's the word for your preferred meal before you fucking starter? There we go. A bit of Khachapuri on the main. Oh, never had out like it, James.
I think like you sign him with Napoli, like very smooth, hold the shirt up, that's fine. I think if he signed for a club in England, there'd be some weird tie-in where he would have to like pose with a Georgian meal
Oh yeah, like a
or like
Decanio and fucking what's it called?
a Carboni out of Sheffield
Carbone.
Wednesday.
Yeah, but a
Yeah.
Khachapuri like this. I edit a picture of a Khachapuri because it is quite enticing.
What's in a
Um,
Cacciapuri?
it's like a Georgian pizza, but it has like an egg in the middle. It's mint.
Ooh,
Mint.
lovely stuff.
Love the on the my good friend who runs the my good friend who I've never spoken to, but regularly quote tweet him, and he follows me. So Georgian footy on Twitter. Get all your news. There's so many good Georgians. You've got Sabas Hazanov. You've got he's going to be centre back of his generation. Oh,
Who's the
no.
keeper at Valencia?
Oh, Mamadashvili. Yeah, he's going
Yeah.
to Bayern.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah,
your
Georgian
Kaka,
football update there.
your Kaladzis.
The old Tbilisi. Come on. Come
I
on.
mean, is there a Yashvili as well?
Don't batter me. Dog a town in Georgia. Shocking.
Is it Yashvili? I'm trying to think of.
Oh, you mean King Clad's about
Yeah,
city?
Kaladzi,
Oh yeah, Kako Kaladze. You got
who's the mayor of? Is he the mayor of
um,
Georgia?
mayor of Tbilisi.
Mayor of
Not the mayor of a
Tbilisi.
country. Can't be the mayor of a country.
So, oh,
James, come on.
idiot!
Oh shit. Camera gone.
All that talk of Kavicha.
Oh, I know.
Um,
It's all gone.
I don't think you get that here because
No, yeah, you've got there's loads of different. I don't understand why, but loads of different footballers in. You got like your Shevchenkos, your
Shevchenko,
there's all politicians, yeah.
George Weah.
Um, George Way. Yeah, we'll probably do an episode on that when we've actually
Yeah,
prepared what we've done some actual research.
we've got Sebastian Coe.
No, I know. Yeah, but it should be like what like if you that there's definitely an episode coming on the
Political. Who would make the best prime minister from the England
Matt
football team?
Letizia.
Yeah,
uh, oh man.
shots fired. Ironically,
Still, it's been a shot in the arm for his campaign. Oh,
yeah, he hasn't got a clue. You could say he's none the Pfizer.
oh, come on.
He'd be good with
Oh,
like dealing with the war on terror because he was good at scoring infidel.
oh. But some say his take on his take on science is a bit too avant-garde, a bit too Moderna. Yeah, absolute bilge.
But yeah, much like the kit
Yeah.
sponsor he wore at the time, that was Pony. Bring back
Oh.
Pony as well. Sorry, that's enough. Bring back Pony. Bring back Patrick's coming back. Match winners coming back. Uh, your Patrick, your match winners. Your Reebok are sponsoring Panama at the minute.
Are they? Oh,
Yeah,
oh, I
CONCACAF
didn't
Gold
know
Cup
that.
runners up.
Wow.
1-0 against Mexico last night.
Uh,
Me doth think the
uh,
high line on the break didn't work.
yeah, fucking
It
hell.
says we've
Well,
got three
I
minutes
think
left.
we should. Sorry, say again.
It says we've got 3 minutes left.
Guys, I was just going to say, yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't too sure now, but I was trying to calculate the time in my head. But yeah, should we do some wrapping up, shall we?
Yes, we'll that put a bow on
Brrr.
there. Put a bow on today's
Yeah.
episode. Under the tree. Oh,
A,
oh.
J- a Jared, Bowen, no, terrible.
I'm down one morning. Oh, what's that? Is that Oh, what is that? Open it up. Niche football humour. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
fun for all the
we all
family.
will.
Where can they find us, Fion?
They can find us on every form of social media at the Cultures. The you know how to spell the C Ultras Pod. There you go. The Cultures Pod as one word, 3 words. You know what I
We've
mean?
got loads of stuff planned. This is merely just a sort of testing the waters,
This is a
pre-season
pre-season,
friendly.
just so we've got something to show you. But,
Yeah,
yeah.
it won't be a sort of a Jason McAteer, John Barnes, Tramis scenario. Uh, we know what we're doing. Um, we've
We'll
got
figure it out. By the time we're in the studio, when you get back from your Edinburgh show, James, that you should plug now, and then by the time you get back from there, and then we'll go. Then we'll be in a studio. So
loads of what was it? Soapstar 11 uh, stickers,
oh, just too much for you to fucking yeah, whatever
loads
I'm
of good
trying to say.
stuff.
But
Loads
yeah,
of good stuff.
tell them about your Edinburgh show, James. Go on.
Oh, very quickly, I'm doing a split show with my friend Annabelle Devi. It's every night at midnight at the Three Sisters Wee Room from the 3rd to the 18th of August. It's called At Least You Tried. And it's just half an hour of just figuring some jokes out, figuring where things go.
Come
Sort of
down if you Hearts, Hibs, or anything in between.
Hearts, Hibs, preferably Hearts. Um,
Oh, the old Protestantism rears its ugly
yeah,
head again.
I was christened by the Salvation Army, so if anything, I'm a free agent. Right, we will say au revoir,
Au revoir.
and we'll see
Au
you
revoir.
soon.
And Madlaba in the original Georgian, not Jordan, who's Jordan.
We'll see you later, guys.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.